Well, I just got a message about a Land Cruiser that's for sale. It's a 2006 GXL 100 series auto FTE that apparently got overheated. And they wanted 12 grand for it. I wasn't really that interested until I saw the photos. This thing looks immaculate. And apparently it's owned by some old lady called Pam. And it's got 200 on it, which is very low Ks for a 20-something-year-old car, or nearly 20-year-old car. Actually, far out, my maths is bad. Nearly 20-year-old car, 18 years old. And I'm gonna go down and buy it. See if we can fix it. Make a little bit of money. Well, made it down to sunny Ballina. And look what we have on the back. I didn't film getting the car because this car belonged to this lady's husband. She was very nice, but it was obviously very sad for her because her husband just passed away. Now she's selling off his car. So yeah, it was a bit emotional and probably not right to film, but yeah. Stoked. So tidy. Like, so tidy. They were the original owners, and yeah, they were just cruising around down here in it. Have a look at that inside. It's still got all the factory Lansdale seat covers. Center console's not worn at all. Look at the steering wheel, it's perfect. Yeah, they don't actually come this clean anymore. This thing's only just clicked over 200,000 Ks as well, so I'm happy now that I've seen it, because originally I was going to pay 8 grand for it, and then someone else was like getting in their ear saying, oh no, I'll give you more for it, and then I ended up going back and forward for a while and ended up having to pay 12 grand, which I was not happy about because it's got engine issues. It's something's wrong with it. They overheated it. It makes a really bad noise. It still drives, but it's not happy. So 12 grand was a bit too much for me that I wanted to pay, but once I saw photos of how tidy it was, I thought, you know, it's worth the gamble. And now that I'm down here, I'm looking at it, I'm absolutely stoked because it is very tidy, very tidy. Anyway, I'm going to get in the car, get this thing home, get this engine out, and see what the hell's wrong with it. Hopefully, nothing too much, because I've got so much on my plate at the moment anyway, but... Well, she's home. Look at that. Now that I'm looking at it even closer, this thing is actually so tidy. Look at that, there's all the black paint under it everywhere. I don't think it's left the bitumen, which is a good thing. So usually when I get these things in, I'm just thinking, oh, how much money can I make or whatever. I'll just turn it over quickly, but oh, this one's so clean and tidy. Look, it's even got a piece of carpet over the factory mats. Look at the carpet. They just don't come this clean, so I'm gonna have to keep this one. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, like I said before, get this motor fixed, get it out, see what's wrong with it. It's got a really weird ticking noise. I don't know, I'll start it up for you in a minute and drive it off the trailer. It still drives, but it doesn't, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's done a big end or something like that. Who knows? Either way, get it fixed, get it driving. Got some backup now. George's gonna drive this thing up to the shed.
I'm not sponsored by JD yet, so now I'm drinking hard rated.
Pussy. Yeah. I don't know what that noise is. But we're about to find out. No smoke and no blow by. Super weird. Who knows what the hell's going on here? Well, in a very fortunate turn of events, fortunate for me, the Savo on this, is my brother Jordan is building an FTE, and he just needs an FTE that's in a million pieces. It's getting like a full build. All the machine work, rods, pistons, big injectors, all the stuff, head studs, blah, blah, blah. And he just needs an FT in a million pieces to build. Doesn't matter what the go is with it. And he does have one there. Well, he's got heaps of them there that he was planning on using for this build. And he just said to me, why don't you just come get one of my running engines? He's got one there with the same Ks on it as this got, 240,000 Ks, and give me that engine, and he's just going to pull it apart anyways. There's no point pulling apart a running engine. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to swap this engine for one of his running engines. I'm going to put it in this weekend, and by Sunday, I'm going to be driving this car, and it's not going to cost me any more money. So I know I'm very lucky. I'm also very happy about it. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go pick up this motor, go into Only Land Cruisers, and get stuck into this. He's also got a radiator for me, and I'm going to put a timing belt and water pump kit on this other motor, because we always do it when we put the motor in, because it's so easy to get to when it's there. I can pull all this stuff out. I can put this aircon compressor over here, so I don't even need to degas the aircon. It can all stay. And it's just a simple engine in, engine out job then. Like, I'll get this done in. If I was super motivated, which I'm not really that motivated, but if I was, this is a day job for me. So this has made this car from pretty nice and worth it to it's actually very, very worth it. I'm very happy now. So yeah, let's get it done. Got some reinforcements tonight and some alcoholic beverages. I don't know if you can see over there, the other FTE is sitting in the back of the F truck, and this one is going to be coming out, and we're going to be putting it in. Ready? Go on. Make it run tonight, the same day we bought it. Let's go. Well, the other motor's there. We've got friends here. It's time to do some business and get this thing out.
Trying to fuck around and find out, eh?
You know what? I didn't know to clean it. Look at these two specimens go. Look at them go. So what we're doing is on that motor, stripping all the good stuff off that like looks nice and fresh, and the alternator and all the other stuff that I know works on this motor. As well as the rocker cover, the intake crossover, all that good stuff is coming off there, and it's going onto there. We're also going to do a timing belt and water pump on that one. So we're really not that far away from just dropping this back in. And what time is it? It's not even 9 o'clock yet. We've got one motor out, the other one's going to go in. It's going well. I nearly forgot it, but it is engine going back in time. So let's get this one, eh? It's really hard to hear from up here, so just maybe let's do some fucking visual.
Come across the 5 here. Yeah.
It's going to take it real easy, so just bear with me. I'll just go real slow.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. Car has been on the hoist. It's just about to come off. We've just done torque converter bolts, bell housing bolts, all the wiring. Cross numbers back up. We've just got to bolt this exhaust up, 2 bolts, and it can come off the hoist. And then we're going to plug it in, see if she starts. It's 11 o'clock. We are more than over it, but he's priming the fuel, which means
Go time.
there's only one thing to do, and that is clip the GoPro onto my oily thing so I can get covered in oil, and turn the key, see if it'll start. You ready?
Yeah.
Moment of truth. What?
The fucking power steer line.
Oh, the pissing out.
No, I just fucking jizzed all over everything.
Oopsies. You know how we talked how we were going to do that up, but we just
Yeah.
didn't? Yeah. Oh, what a mess. Oh, this engine bay had no oil in it. Oh well. It starts, it runs. I'm happy. So I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Round 2 with the power steering line on so it doesn't put oil everywhere. Oh, that is nice. Stoked. Good, thanks. Well, it's the next day, the next morning. Kids have just been at soccer. And I'm gonna finish this off. So, still got all this old coolant everywhere, and my old gurney died, so I just went and bought a new one. Hopefully it's good. So yeah, hopefully that thing there does the job. I'm sure you don't care about that, but get this in. All I really have to do is fan shroud, fan, belts, intercooler hoses, airbox, and then the grill. It's pretty much done. You can take it outside, degrease it, wash it, because we had a power steering line off last night and it made a mess up there. Yeah, it's actually a bit of a bonus because this motor, when we pulled the timing belt cover off, it had only done, someone had put a timing belt on it and they'd written inside the timing cover that it had a timing belt, I think it was 2020 or 2019 or something, and they put a timing belt on it and it only had 100,000 Ks on it. So believe it or not, the motor I put in here actually has less than 240,000 Ks, which is just luck. This whole thing's been luck, really, this car. So yeah, get it going today, and I'm going to take it for a drive. See if there's anything else, any other issues with the car, but I don't think there was going to be, so. Give me an hour, and I'll have this thing going. Well, just took it for a drive. Minto, no issues. I tried filming it, but the GoPro battery went flat again, which is what always happens to me. But yeah, look at that. I don't think I've ever had one of these as clean as this. Gave it a little wash, but she's all done. Back together. Now I only have one dilemma: keep it or sell it. If I kept it, I wouldn't do anything with it. I'd just sort of build it when I get small spare parts or cool stuff and just let it sit in the shed because I don't really need it. I'm not going to drive it, but I'm never going to get one as tight as this again, so dilemma. There's even carpet in there on top of the factory floor mats. I haven't cleaned inside yet either. Even the steering wheel's not worn. Oh well, that's the end of this one. Pretty good, one day turnaround, really, from a car with a blown motor to a car that's running and driving. Total, I think this car owes me 15 grand. Yeah, 15 grand it owes me. It's pretty good. If someone told me you could have a 100 series with 200,000 Ks on it for 15 grand, 5-speed auto one in this good condition, you're going to buy it. So if I do decide to sell it, at least I know I'm going to make some money. Oh well, thanks for watching.